We're back. Let's go into the belly of the whale.
Yeah.
Part of me was hoping this kind of evil only existed in the Milky Way. Guess I was naive.
What matters most is that people are willing to fight to stop it.
Yep.
What was that?
I don't think we're alone.
Really starting to hate those things.
What was it doing in here?
What happened to him?
Dead Solarian. Must have escaped into these ducts. And then...
They sent that animal in here to find him. Poor guy.
Aww. I agree with you, Cinder.
This is
You said it earlier.
Some of our people are still alive. I'm headed there
Poor
now.
scientists.
Captain Asia, what's your status?
The EMP is primed and ready.
We're almost to the Archon's chamber. Stand by.
Antechamber? That's a video game. I wonder what antechamber means. What's the definition of antechamber? A small room leading into a main one. Interesting. There we go. Jeez.
Is that a Krogan?
It was. Could be one of Drax's missing scouts.
The DNA is Krogan, but drastically altered. It's clear the Cat are closing in on successfully exalting the species.
They're driven and efficient, that's for sure.
Archon's chamber.
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon's sanctum.
Give the word and we'll set off the EMP. Should disable the guns.
Got it. Alright guys, we're looking for a remnant relic. Map of Meridian.
Why does he care so much about the remnant? It's an obsession.
That's the question, isn't it? And we need to beat him to the... There's the Solarian Ark. This is going to be one hell of a getaway.
I didn't know that was a...
Pissed if we pull this off.
He needs to be stopped. What we've seen on this ship, it would be genocide for the whole cluster.
Found it, but I want to make sure that there's nothing else in here. No, like, logs or anything that I need to know about. Looks like it'll be a firefight in here. Here we go.
Pathfinder, this is the relic the Moshai described. It does seem to be a map. I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
Whoa.
So that's...
Meridian.
It's Meridian.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're after.
Yeah, I knew he would do that.
There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
I'm better equipped to handle it than you.
Why? Because you have artificial intelligence in your head explaining it. I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you... special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP!
Done.
That can't be good.
Half exalted. Oh, jeez. Half exalted Krogan.
Oh, shit.
Or fully exalted.
Glad Drac isn't here to see this!
I don't know. We could use his temper right about now. There! The Krogan's down.
Drax's not gonna like that.
Ryder, this is Captain Hager. He detonated the EMP.
Yeah, we know!
Reka is still trying to free the captives.
I wish her luck, but I can't talk right now.
You sound busy.
Oh my gosh,
I'll let
what
you
are they
go.
doing?
Watch out for the kit!
Guy just came like right on top of me.
Stay down! That was the last one!
Finally. All right, we've got the map. Let's get the hell out of here.
And before those guns come back online.
For sure. There we go.
Pathfinder, a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location.
What about Solarian?
They are scheduled for exaltation.
No.
Could be the rest of Drac's missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly,
Then do it.
Ryder, it's Reka. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder to another.
No.
Farewell. Reka out.
Damn it!
there isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
This is our only chance to save Drax scouts. They'll be turned into more of those monsters.
Like, I understand doing this, but at the same time, we need to save Solarians. We have a whole planet of Krogans. We don't know how many Solarians there are out there. So I'm gonna pick Pathfinder Reka.
Reload. We're going after Reka.
Sorry, Drac.
Pathfinder, you came.
Reka, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's cat the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go.
Shield boosting it!
We have to punch through!
Long way between here and there!
It's that or die!
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map. We're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Go! Go!
This is going to be a tough one.
We're fresh meat! They love to cut us open!
I'm not going out like that.
Oh no! 350, what did you do?
Pathfinder, you came.
Reka, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's cat the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go.
Oh, you went after the scouts?
We have to punch through!
Long way between here and there.
It's that or die!
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, but we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Need health. Is there any health nearby?
Go! Go!
I would love some health.
This is going to be a tough one.
We're fresh meat! They love to cut us open!
I'm not going out like that.
High corners! Watch where you shoot!
Pathfinder, that Ket ship is trying to reset the power.
Ah, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
Yeah, wish I hadn't.
Can we just yellow it?
That's a cat who's never getting back up! Oh!
Or can we... what? Guess we can't yellow it?
Not much further!
Yes!
Let's get them out of there.
Let me open the door.
Can you run?
Pathfinder, the Ket are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Ryder, thank you.
Save it for when we're safe.
My eye hurts. So sorry if I'm like rubbing it or blinking. It's like killing me right now.
Let's move! Move!
Go, 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 go!
Ryder, now! We've got to go!
Yeah, get on, get on, get on. Or are they just gonna go? I think they're just gonna go. Liberation. Oh, we did it. Jeez, the lag. I don't think this is representative of the game. It's just my computer.
A team will escort the Ark back to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Thank you again, Ryder. But I owe you an apology. I made a mistake.
Oh?
I shouldn't have called you to say goodbye. The choice you had to make. I put too much on your shoulders.
You did what you had to. If that had been the Hyperion and I was looking for my people, I would have been the one calling you.
I appreciate that. As Pathfinders, the line between serving our own people and the greater good is blurry. I prefer a sharper focus.
I don't think there's going to be much of that in this line of work.
I suppose not. Whatever the case, the Solarian people are forever in your debt.
Earn this.
We will.
Drac.
I heard what happened. Wasn't enough to save the whole Ark, huh? Had to grab a few more Solarians on the way out.
Drac, it's...
Complicated, except it's not. Leaving my scouts behind was worse than killing them outright. And you're not the one who has to explain it to the rest of the clan.
It was a difficult choice, Ryder, but you won an important victory. The Archon has been dealt a blow. Your father would be proud.
It's been tough, trying to fill his shoes. I hope I'm finally starting to earn it. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it, and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Thanks, Sam.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue.
It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power.
Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels.
The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
The Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
Don't know how much we need Meridian. We have to warn the Nexus. We have to move.
Bitcoin channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Speak to the leaders on the Nexus. An email from Cora. A foundation. Gil Brody, the friend. Go read my email. Hi, Pyjack.
Be careful around the ship, okay?
Let's read email.
I hope the Solarians find their place on the Nexus.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The Ket won't take that away.
Oh, we have some email to read. Communication from Jaw. To writer from Jaw. I'm writing to let you know that I've been receiving a lot of messages of congratulations from resistance members who've heard of our victory against the Archon. It's not common knowledge, but it's hard to keep good news like that from spreading. We are a hopeful people who are granted new hope. Imagine the excitement when we conquer Meridian and heal the cluster for all our people. Some nights I can't sleep because I'm dreaming of it. Jal. Stress relieving hobbies. To writer from Lexi. Writer, I'm encouraging all crew members to take up stress relieving hobbies. Everyone, especially you, is under a lot of pressure. While taking up knitting may seem a waste of time, such activities release endorphins that clear clutter from our brains, so we can solve tough problems and make better decisions. You don't have to choose any of the activities below, but I thought they might jog some ideas. Gardening, reading, knitting or crocheting, coloring or painting, journaling. I'm always here if you need me. Lexi. And Garin guns. To writer from Jack. Man, writer, I thought I knew guns. They really know how to make things to point and shoot. The Angaran guns. Was eyeing a couple on Aya when we were there. A sidearm called a Zephyr and a sniper rifle, a Shari. I think they called it. Looked fancy, but I guess even their shivs are fancy. Glad we found aliens who know how to fight. Not sure how I would feel if Andromeda was nothing but Pyjax or Elcor. I'll take Ket over those chumps. Track. Thanks for saving my carapace. From Sid. Hi, writer. It's Sid. Want to thank you for coming to help me. I guess you didn't know it was me at the start, huh? That's why it's great. I didn't tell you anything. My bad. Sorry. But you went ahead and helped anyway, even though you knew it was probably going to be dangerous. You put yourself out there for other people, and that's why you're the Pathfinder. No, our Pathfinder. And thanks for having Vetra's back. I know you're there for her, which means she can be there for me. That means a lot. Don't tell her I said this. You're awesome. Sid. You okay? From Liam. Just putting it out there. Had a friend in Hustle, Dundee. We were clearing a hospital after an earthquake, and she got hit with a chunk of rebar. Split her helmet. Kept going. 4 minutes technically dead, but we got her into emergency stasis. Thing is, because they're so good at patching people up, she was back with us in a week, and she shouldn't have been. Sure, Dondi's a vet. She'd seen some crap, but you don't walk that off. She worked that quake site for a week, then disappeared for 5 months. She came back, but different. The other vets, they knew. Take the time if you need it. You don't die and just shake it off. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to survivors. Genres include war documentaries and a series of Solarian short films about the Ever Alert. Just checking in to writer from Cora. Wanted to check in. Things got heavy on the Archon's flagship. Still having flashes myself. Something that gets me when I can stop thinking about what happened to the Solarians and the Krogan is all those remnant artifacts the Archon had. This isn't just a mission for him, it's an obsession. I fought people like that before, who have one thought in their head that burns everything else away. They get very dangerous very fast. Watching your back, Cora. Thank you, Cora. Carrie's in trouble. Writer, I'm Carrie's producer for the documentary. Something's happened. Come by when you're on the Nexus next. We should talk. Wisdom. Masha Sefa. If you're interested to fight the Ket, you should understand the enemy as we do. There are still a few of us who remember what it was like when the Ket first came, and how our lives changed once we discovered their true intentions. Learn what our elders have to teach you. I've told them you're coming, and given you the means of finding them on Aya. With respect, Moshai. Come meet Jill from Gil. Hey, next time we're on Eos, I'm meeting up with my buddy Jill. She'd love to meet you, and I kinda said you'd make an appearance, so don't make a liar out of me. Inspiration, to writer from Cora. Writer, I thought about our talk after Lucinia. Got some inspiration. Come and chat next time we're both on the ship. Yes! Yes, we're gonna go talk to Cora. Let's go talk to Cora. Guys, we're gonna go talk to Cora. Where's Cora? Cora? Cora, where you at, girl? Oh, there's Cora.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Sure.
You only have to ask.
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a Pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
Sure.
What kind of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
Okay.
That Archon barely sees us as sentient. Strings people up like puppets. Just no more playing dead, okay? I couldn't...
I just wanted a belly rub. Is that so much to ask?
Scott, you're adorable. But damned if there isn't something wrong with you.
Or I like making you laugh.
I could
Hey,
use
Indy!
it. Losing the Krogan could really hurt us down the line, but at least we got Reika. Sorry, rambling.
It's Cora.
Did you need me?
It's Cora. It's Cora. And Indy, thank you so much for the host. It's Cora.
See you later, Cora.
Stay safe.
Cora's my she's who I want to romance. She's my bae. Like,
Back again?
who I want to romance?
See you later, Cora.
She's bae.
Stay safe.
How you doing, Indy? How is life? Hope it's treating you well.
We need to
Cutscene.
talk about Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not
What's wrong?
approve of how we escaped the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart. No, I do not approve.
Hey, it worked. This is me being Han Solo again.
Relax, Doc. It turned out okay.
Dying, even temporarily, is never okay. Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Scott.
Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
Okay, I'll stop dying.
All right. I'll find a new party trick.
Have Gil teach you 3-card Monty or something.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
There anything to say, Lexi?
Need something?
No. Okay.
I'll let you...
I'll be here if you need me.
Indy, have you played Andromeda before? Go talk to Jal. I don't think I've talked to him in a while. He was right here. Where'd he go? Why is everyone upstairs now? What's the big idea?
Ryder, what a victory. Now that we know where Meridian is, the Archon's downfall begins.
Exactly.
A victory feels good, and there's more to come.
You have a good team here, Ryder.
Yeah, seems to be working out okay.
If you'd like, I can provide crew training about embracing emotions.
Oh. Okay, I'll think about that.
Okay, let me know.
I'll see you later, Joe.
Stay strong.
Joel's
and clear.
BFF. Best friends for life. Gil, do you have anything to say?
Hey, you're 2 for 2.
What do you mean?
2 times face to face with the Archon. 2 times you spit in said face. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Maybe, literally.
We were nose to nose this time. Some spit might have hit the mark.
That's a 2-way street, Ryder. Ugh. Bastard's trying to exalt us all, huh? That's what all this is about.
Could be.
Typically, I like high-stakes games, but I'd rather be sitting at the kiddie table this time.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I like how they're just like lined up for me to talk to him.
Hey, are you okay? I shudder to think what the Archon meant to do with you. I heard you had to die to get out of a trap. I think of myself as daring and death-defying, but you?
I did what was
I
necessary.
did what I had to get us out of there.
You're made of strong stuff, Ryder. Just don't get yourself exalted, okay? That asshole means to ketify us all.
Can't let that happen.
But he's close. He's almost figured out Krogan. It's the scariest thing. Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Hey, Marsha. Yeah, we did. Also I talked to Bay. Bay's doing good. Drac is upset because we saved the Solarian over his scouts.
Now is not a good time to be talking to me, Pathfinder.
Drac, listen.
Why? Your actions told me everything I need to know. Now walk away and give me time to calm down before I do something we'll both regret.
I'm sorry. I'm just... sorry.
Go.
Jeez. How's my strike team missions going? Still going? Mission successful. Credits. Brilliant. Pachinko. Alright, let's talk to Callow. I'm sure he has some stuff to say after that mission.
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
The Ket won't touch the Parchero again. The militia will see to that.
It's horrible to think of Solarians in Ket hands, but at least our Pathfinder made it. Thank you, Ryder. I mean it truly. If you ever need a favor, just ask.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, Marsha.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break. Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Subi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
You're here because of family.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
That's a nice way to put it. Yeah, look at you. Ryder, coming up with beautiful lines of phrases. About Sam, from Lexi. Ryder, after our last discussion, Sam and I thought it best if we both took a crash course in AI history to gain a better understanding of each other's perspectives. It's been immensely helpful in finding common ground, but also for highlighting the differences between Sam and the Geth. Ah, the Geth didn't need the Quarians to survive, but Sam cannot carry out his primary functions without a Pathfinder. I still don't like that Sam has the ability to stop your heart, but I no longer have nightmares about him getting trigger happy with your life. Lexi. It's good to hear. Crew info board. Angaran word of the day. Uprooted people. Used to speak impolitely of those from the Milky Way. Vesagara. Comments. Not as bad as it could be. Spelled like it's sneered. It is used mostly by the Rokar. To be fair, one doesn't get more uprooted than being in a galaxy away. Suvi's asking the pronunciation. Is it Vesagara or Vesagara? It's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. Comparative religious study meetup. We did these on the Nexus, and they were always fun and interesting. Bring your own text to study, or just come listen to others discuss theirs. Sign up below, so we have a rotation for coffee. Suvi, sign Jal, sign Kala. Of course Suvi put this together. We're going upstairs. That was really cool, the talk with Suvi. I really enjoyed that. Oh, wait a minute. We need to go talk. Let's do that, and then I think that might be it. We got about 10 minutes left. Let's talk to Liam.
Hey, Ryder. Thinking about our run through the Archon's flagship. Word of warning. You die again, I'm taking it to HR as emotional abuse. Stop it.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Alright. Let's go do VidCom.
Ryder, I was just about to call you.
Everything all right?
I've got numbers, coordinates, flashing in my head. I think it's an SOS from Mason.
It could be coming from your SAM implant.
He's sending me his location.
We did find evidence that Natanus may be intact.
What evidence?
A bunch of stasis pods were jettisoned from the Ark. No survivors. But the logs show it happened long after Natanus hit the Scourge.
Someone's still flying the damn thing.
Flying is a strong word.
Or keeping it afloat, at least.
Here are the coordinates for my implant. Meet me there. We'll find answers.
Oh, cool. We'll have to do that another time. There's just so much I can do in this game. It feels different than the other Mass Effects, for sure. Like, I don't get the same feeling as other Mass Effects. Not to say that's a bad thing. Not to say that's a good thing. It's just different. I don't know if you guys experienced that, Marsha 350. Anyone else who's played this game? It just feels different from the other Mass Effects. It's still the same universe, just different. Ark Pachero has survived its encounter with the Verican Intech. It is currently undergoing final system checks before leaving to rendezvous with the Nexus. The journey to Meridian. Sure, let's get started. Got it, about 10 minutes left. The Shepherd trilogy was very, very linear. Yes. I agree, Marcia. This just doesn't feel that way. So I can totally understand why people would complain that this game doesn't match the other ones. It's just a different playing field. Like I'm starting to understand like the depth of this game. And like it's just a different kind of depth than the other series, than the trilogy. The trilogy felt very strong and like meaningful, where this has a lot of depth and that there's a lot of different things you can do and interact with. If I didn't have like a system, like a journal system, it would probably be very hard to keep up with.
Hey, Ryder, I've got news about Kerry. Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Mass Effect Andromeda is an open world RPG, and games like those have many side quests. Yes.
Hi, this is Jen Garson, founder of the initiative.
Like, I'm almost tempted to play some of the side quests off stream. I say that right before I start to get a job. What am I thinking? I won't have time for that.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
All right, let's start this conversation and then we'll call it there. Definitely do side quests before finishing main story. Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to see where the story could go. So I'm gonna be filling essentially where I think the end might be in my head with side quests.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
In that respect, it's a big departure from Mass Effect 1 through 3, and people yearning for another Shepard adventure will be disappointed. Yes, for sure.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Hello again.
waiting for you. Careful.
Of course you approve. Ryder saved your people.
Ryder saved our people. It doesn't matter if they were Salarians. They were citizens of the Initiative.
But it doesn't hurt if there's a few less Krogan around, does it?
Are you kidding me?
The Pathfinder.
I'm right here.
We were discussing how things ended with the Archon.
I'm sorry about the Krogan.
Kesh, it's true I had to leave some Krogan behind. I'm sorry about that.
You've already done your part for us. That's more than I can say for others.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
This can work.
This is how we beat them. The Archon doesn't know how to bring Meridian online. He can't control the technology. I can.
Vaults, maybe. We don't know if Meridian works the same way. And
It
attacking the
should.
Ket, only to find out you're wrong.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I'm grateful, Ryder, but I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
Yeah! I knew there was a
And
point
so
to
will
saving
I.
her.
Ryder
Yes.
deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answered to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Wow.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way. Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later in
What?
the tech lab.
Yes! Sarah!
Sarah,
Scott.
Sarah! Hug!
bring it here.
Yes, hug. Oh,
Man,
yes.
It's good to finally see you.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
I missed you.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. It gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it, and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
Uh-huh. Then I guess I'll overlook your little embellishment. You told me we found home. Yeah, I know you meant well. But no more lies, okay? I'm a big girl. I can handle it. From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Relax.
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
When can she get out of bed?
We have a plan for Meridian. Please come by the tech lab as soon as you can.
Will do.
Can we talk?
Hey.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe too?
The election is tomorrow.
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
So what have you really been up to?
That's such a brother-sister
We
thing
found
to
an
do.
alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
Dad was keeping secrets.
You should know. Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You, me, and Mom.
You saw her?
In the hospital, the day she passed away. And at that reunion dinner she twisted our arms on.
Right. Awkward.
And something else. Dad meeting with a benefactor back in the Milky Way. Some initiative power broker I'd never heard of.
Me either. Weird.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out what it all means.
Mom and Dad.
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
What about them?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
It was hard to tell with Dad. He could be so distant. I guess he loved us more than we knew.
All those times I yelled at him growing up.
You and me both. This is a better way to remember him.
Yeah.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. But she thought it was charming and struck up a conversation. Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him out.
Our dad, the ladies' man.
Then he went off to fight the First Contact War. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from EZO exposure.
Yeah, the Citadel.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Giant space city filled with every kind of alien you could imagine. I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here. I saw how mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
You still think about Mom?
When I woke up, I forgot she was dead for a second. I looked around for her, then I remembered.
Dad talked about her before we left on our first mission.
He didn't show it, but he never stopped thinking about her. He wasn't the same after she was gone.
At least they're together now.
Yeah.
Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still be on Earth for all I know. But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least the idea of it.
Which part do you miss most?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit. Fully funded and sanctioned by the Alliance. My job, as in they paid me to do it, was to help dig up more artifacts and learn whatever we could from them. If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone. I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left. And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus, his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe the
Yeah.
Initiative looked the other way, but the Alliance didn't. After they discharged him, whenever people found out I was his daughter, door slammed in my face. Being Alec Ryder's kids in the Milky Way, we were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me. I can pretend I was there.
Well, cool. That's awesome.
I'm glad to see you and your sister back together finally.
Thanks for helping out.
I appreciate you looking out for Sarah.
Your family's been through enough. It was time you had some good news. Though we need to keep her around for observation. Give her time to recover.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to take a leave of absence for tonight. We have some points to spend. We'll spend those next time when we do side quests and all that junk. I feel like we'll do side quests before we do the next main mission. So look forward to side questing. I'm not sure when we will be doing side quests next Saturday. But that is the plan. That is the plan. We'll be doing side quests and talking to people, doing all the relationship, what are they called? Allies and relationships missions. We'll be doing those. And yeah. We'll probably do the allies and relationships first. And then go from there. But just a reminder, I'm not sure when I will be streaming next Saturday. Depends on schedules for work. So look on Twitter or anything. Also, if you go to the events page on Twitch, it will give you the... Alright, bye 350. Thank you so much for hanging out. It will give you that. I will be updating those as we get further along. And yeah. So currently it doesn't have anything right now just because I don't know the schedule. But I do know that this Tuesday I will be streaming on the Day-Night Arc server to showcase where the castle will be after the Day-Night Arc event. So yeah. I can't wait to show it because it's going to be pretty cool. And Otter's going to be working on that. And yeah. If you guys want to host, or if you guys want to raid up somebody with me, please let me know in chat. I know we only have a few people in chat lurking, but if you'd like to come out of lurking to help us with the raid, let us know. And that will be it for me today. Yes, join the Discord because the Discord will have what I plan to do, and I will be talking about different things in there as well. It also has pictures for the Arc server. So cool, we'll do a raid then, even if it's just a 2-man raid. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.